The following footage is brought to you by WouldYouKindly.com.
Normally I would start off this review with saying something like, blah 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 blah, Game Machine starts now, but before we get into this DMC review, I just want to set the record straight. First of all, I am a fan of the original Devil May Cry series. And two, when I saw the trailer for the new one where they had Dante smoking a cigarette looking like a very scary emo ghetto clown, I cringed. I wanted to throw up, cry inside, and curl into a ball. But, as more of it came along, it actually looks and seems better and better, and I played the demo and I really enjoyed it, so we're gonna get an honest review here, guys. So is this DMC reboot worth crying over? Find out as the Game Machine starts now.
You saw there claims to represent an organization called the Order. Now, this group has claimed responsibility for several serious attacks in recent weeks.
Dante is no longer the wisecracking, lovable badass we once knew. Now he's a punky teen who likes to kick demon ass and curse like a sailor. He comes to find out that he has a brother and that they are love children of an angel and a demon, which probably happened. They got drunk one night and yeah, well. Anyways, Dante is on the search for Mundus, the demon who killed his mom and made humanity pretty much his bitch. Overall, Mundus is a dick. The story is really interesting and darker than the originals. The demons control humans by what is coming out on the news, what we consume, and even bad reality TV shows we watch. It takes the real world and makes it demonic. It's also interesting seeing the relationships between Dante and Virgil and the medium cat. Don't expect anything super deep, but it's really enjoyable. And as far as the new Dante character goes, he's actually okay. He isn't as funny or as laid back as the old Dante, but for this game, you'll end up liking him, and he'll grow on you. Did you expect me to bash him? Well, you thought wrong. Ha! Eat it, internet trolls! You can suck it!
I'm aware of you now, Dante, so stay low. Mundus doesn't know I exist, so I'll remain hidden until we're ready to strike. Cat knows the virility factor, and what lies beneath. She will be your guide. It'll kill you.
Now let's get the black-haired elephant out of the room. By black-haired elephant, I mean Dante. Now, the character design at first looked like a scary meth-headed man. But now instead, he kinda ends up looking kinda cool, and I like the Dante of this series, personally. And for me, nothing will ever replace the old Dante, but to me, this Dante isn't really that bad once you really get to spend time with him. And the character designs for all the characters, even Virgil's new look, which actually really suits Virgil and who he is. All the boss characters feel really dark and just nasty. Even the regular monsters are just pretty ugly looking, but in a good demonic, they're supposed to be ugly looking kind of way. And Limbo, though, may be the real star of this game, as it's the real world but distorted. It's kind of like playing in a demented painting. And the voice acting is really good for the most part, though I felt Dante in the beginning of the game had some lines that fell kind of flat at times. But that was very few and far between. Now the soundtrack is a mix of rock and dubstep and, oh gosh, dubstep, but to be honest, it actually works quite well and fits with the dark and twisted world that they made. Now, Ninja Theory may have changed a lot in the story and the presentation, but there is one area that feels familiar that original fans and newcomers will be happy with.
Time for rebellion.
You wanna fight? Let's go.
The thing fans should be happy about with this game is that the combat is so fun and familiar, but Ninja Theory also added something to the combat as well. You can still shoot and cut enemies to pieces with your sword and guns, but you have new abilities like angel and demon weapons. One feature allows you to grab and pull enemies, which can be useful for combos and even get enemies that are far away a little closer to you. Also, these angel and demon weapons can do damage in the form of an axe, scythe, gauntlets, and these spinny thingies that are just so awesome. Round they go. Where they stop, they're gonna cut your guts out. Yay! Some enemies can only be defeated with certain types of weapons, or have a weakness to certain kinds, which adds an element of strategy to the game and makes it a fun challenge. Also, not only will you be taking out enemies in Limbo, you'll also be traversing the worlds using Angel Lift and Demon Grab. You'll be pulling platforms in each stage, you'll also be using it to swing around, and it can be quite fun and challenging sometimes. It can also help break up some of the combat. You also can upgrade Dante, give him some new moves or make other moves stronger, and you can also remove and add upgrades at any time, so if you're tired of one move and you don't really like it, you can just switch it to something else. The game on normal is not super difficult for those who've played Devil May Cry games before. There is a harder difficulty for those who want more of a challenge. And after beating the game, you get even harder difficulties. Though I've played the other games in the past, I'm not really the best at them, so normal was kind of a good challenge for me. Okay, who called me a sissy? I'm not a sissy. I'm not a sissy. I'm not. It's much easier to get an S rank in the game because it's more about doing different kinds of attacks and not getting hit compared to an enemy being juggled till they die. But the combat is satisfying, and where you can switch the weapons on the fly with the D-pad is pretty nice, and it makes for some really interesting combos. The only real faults I have with the game is sometimes that the camera can get in the way and will mess you up. Also, there's no walk-on targeting, which can be frustrating at times, especially when you're trying to attack an enemy, but you end up trying to shoot somebody else or stab somebody else and then you get hit. Despite that, this game is a blast to play, no matter if you're a newcomer or a seasoned devil hunter.
Nice nails. Let me cut them for you.
My feelings have changed a lot when it came to this game. I encourage other Devil May Cry fans to give this a shot. To me, the original DMC will always be memorable, but this one's fantastic, and hey, if it brings new people into the series, I'm all into that. So pick up this game and take a break from ranting about Dante's hair, and that he smokes, which he actually doesn't smoke in this game at all, because losers smoke, and I'm a winner, and winners don't do drugs. And who says video games can't teach you things? So till next time, guys, game on.
Succubus. Suck on this.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
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 Fuck you!
Fuck you.